I am so excited. Today is all about contouring with special guest, my makeup artist, Lauren Stein.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so do's and don'ts of contouring. I have to admit, I don't really know how to contour, clearly. I've done it a few times. Lauren has made fun of me horribly. I've been contouring too low, dragging my face down, but I feel like the plus 35 crowd, like me, we never really learned. Like contouring wasn't a thing that we did at my age, like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely
It's
like
kind
a
of new.
newer thing. I feel like Kim Kardashian and Makeup by Mario kind of put it on the map, like for everybody else.
So what is the point of contouring? Like why would somebody contour?
So there are various ways that you can contour your face. I would say that you can contour your cheekbones in order to make your face look a little bit more chiseled, give yourself a little bit more structure. You can also contour underneath your jaw to accentuate your jawline. Some people maybe have like extra fat deposits under here that they want to distract from, so you can kind of use the contour down here to distract from that. I have like, I think, an above average size forehead.
No, you don't.
Look at the proportions of my forehead to my face versus your forehead to your face.
So you contour your forehead to make it smaller.
Yeah, so you can contour in your hairline to make your forehead appear a little bit smaller. So that's another way. I will say for women who are, you know, maybe over 40 or just have more mature skin and start to lose a little bit of the fat in their face, a little bit of the volume, you might not want to contour in the same way that someone who is a bit younger contours.
So can you show us like the no's of contouring and then the yeses of contouring on each side?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let's do it. And we're gonna use drugstore makeup today.
Yes, we're gonna use this Wet n Wild stick. Contouring does not have to be expensive.
Right.
This is an amazing, creamy, blendable product.
It's probably like $3.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's really cheap. You can use a brush, you can use a beauty blender, you can even use your hands. I would say probably the best beginner-friendly way is to use a beauty blender. It will just blend super easily. It will pick up a little bit of the product, so you won't end up with like too much on your face. It's just a good way to start. I tend to use a brush to be a little bit more precise. A brush will give you more precision than a blender. Okay, so we're gonna start with the cheekbone contour. So I think where most people get this wrong is they do it too low. I think we all...
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I was dragging my cheek down, Lauren said.
Yeah, many people learned when we were younger, so go like this.
Mm-hmm,
And draw your bronzer in that hole
This
there.
is what I do. I go like this, and I go right there, like that, in the divot.
Yeah, so the whole point of contour is we're creating like the illusions of shadows. So your face does naturally create that shadow, but we want to, if anything, lift the shadow up. The point is to be lifting your face. Okay. Jillian was, you know, doing
In
it
the
right
line,
there, like
okay.
in the line. Now we want to adjust so that you can physically feel your cheekbone. You really just want to draw right on it. Okay.
Wow. So this is where we don't want to go, where I would always go, and where we do. Look at the difference in my fingers. Like that is like 3-inch difference.
Yeah.
This was dragging my face down. Okay, and now how do we make it look like we don't have a sharp line?
So you want to make sure you wet your beauty blender. This is also like a cardinal mistake that people made. Run it under the sink, squeeze it a bunch while it's under the water. You will feel it get bigger. Then squeeze out the excess water and use either a paper towel, a washcloth, something just to get any excess water off of it so it's not super wet.
Okay.
Okay, and then we want to, I mean, we're showing the bad side.
We're showing what it would look like when I've done it.
I mean, regardless, even though this is like the wrong side, I will do what you're supposed to do, which is you want to be blending up. So you don't want to be dragging the product down. You want to make sure that
Blending up.
you're blending up and towards the ear.
I feel like though sometimes when I would do this, I would feel like my foundation would come off.
If that's an issue that you're having, then a brush may be a better option just because this is like a little bit damp and will pick up some of the makeup. So if you may have noticed, I'm trying to like squeeze the blender a little bit so that it doesn't, you don't take all of this like wet blender onto your whole face, because you're more likely to pick up makeup that way. So you kind of want to squeeze it and get exactly where you want to go.
I mean, it doesn't look bad to me, but wait till you see the good side. But it definitely makes it look like my cheek is kind of around this area, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna blend here. Again, going up and out. And you can see, like, again, drugstore product, like just how easily that blends.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Little Wet n Wild stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now you can see like a defined cheekbone. And this is just kind of like in this area over here. Yeah, there's like a big difference there. And then wait, something I didn't know also that Lauren taught me is blush then goes
on top of it. And they will overlap because you do want your products to kind of all blend together. That will give you the most like effortless, natural look. So don't be afraid that your products will be like layered a little bit. But yes, you would take the blush and go right above where you just kind of drew that.
And then when I smile, you kind of see the cheekbone instead of you smile and then you see the hole. Like there's just a black hole down here.
So the next thing you can do is your jaw. Okay. I think the big thing that people get wrong here is they go like on the side of their cheek.
Which is what I was doing.
Which is what Jillian was doing.
Because I thought we were trying to define this line, so I would put it on the line.
Right. So we want to create a shadow kind of underneath the jaw. So you want to do it like right under.
Okay, so the difference is here's here, and then Lauren's is here. Again, there's like a huge difference of where it's going. Okay, so show me what this looks like blended in. What's the issue with this? It makes your jaw look smaller?
Yeah, so it's just, it's going to make your face look a little bit less defined than you actually want it to. Your jawline will look a little more blurred.
Okay. Right, now show us how it should look.
This one.
And you're blending down, I feel.
Yes, so this time I'm blending down because again, you want that shadow or the illusion of a shadow to be below the jaw.
Oh yeah, look at that, how sharp that is. And then again, oh, this is like a black hole over here again. What is this whole mess? I look sick on that side of my face. That looks like could be a supermodel with a slightly different face. Yeah, wow, that's a big difference. This looks like lifted and healthy.
Lifted, chiseled.
Healthy tissue. This looks, wow, that's crazy. And just those two little lines can drag your face in a completely opposite direction.
100%. One thing that Jillian could do and that some people do is like bring the contour up into your temple here. I would say, again, if you are someone with more mature skin or has lost what you feel like is a little bit of volume in your face, I would definitely avoid contouring in your temples because that will just make you look. It could age you.
Right. Should the over 45 crowd, should they be contouring?
No.
Contouring is to look chiseled, and as we age, we lose volume, so maybe stay away from the contouring.
Yeah, especially because you can create shape in your face with blush.
Yeah.
In a way that won't age you.
I love that. Okay, now teach us the forehead trick.
Sure. So I haven't seen like a common mistake with this one. Kind of just want to take it close to the hairline. Again, this is a point where like you could go into the temple, but you definitely don't need to. You can just take it all along the forehead. I know it looks a little nuts.
Okay. And then how do we make this look like we don't have a circle?
Yeah, you want to blend into the hairline.
Okay.
So we're going to blend.
And then does powder go on top of all of this?
Yes, powder will help to set all of the products in place and help it not move throughout the day. And what I will do, you don't want like a weird harsh line, so I will just, after I blend everything into the hairline, I will take the beauty blender and just kind of go like one drop lower and just make sure it's like blended into whatever foundation, skin tint you might have on. For someone like me, I do find that like in photos, it makes a difference.
I think that's really pretty. I do see it. It's like just a little more defined.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the good side. Gorge, gorge. Sick.
Pancake.
Not doing well. Pancake. Not doing well. Gorge. Wow. Okay, so then after this, you would do blush and then you would powder?
All cream products first and then powders.
Okay.
So finish all of your cream products first. Do whatever skin tint you would use. Cream contour, concealer, cream blush, and then go in with your powders. You could use setting powder for under your eyes, anywhere you get shiny. You could use your powder bronzer right over where we did the contour, and then you'd use powder blush on top of your cream blush.
Oh my God, I love that. Look at the difference. That's a really big difference. Okay, let us know if you want to do like a full beginner makeup tutorial. Any questions you have. This was like an easy, quick drugstore beginner contour tutorial. Thank you, Lauren. And I will see you next time. Bye.